Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI IV as we are playing with the Kingdom of Italy. So the first thing we need to do is solve our fuel issues. I noted this in a pinned comment that I think we're about 37 minutes into that video when we completely ran out of fuel. And so that would explain many of the problems we are having, particularly in the skies. I don't think we have any planes flying right now. Yeah, you can see that the current consumption is 0. And so that's the reason why the French now control the skies. That would also explain many of the problems we are having in the land warfare as well, because they're going to be getting all those bonuses, the air support bonuses and the air superiority bonuses. They'd be getting those while we are not. So that would explain some of the problems we've been having here. So essentially we need to prioritize this and trade for as much as we need. Whatever we have to grant to get all of the fuel we need, which I don't know how much longer they'll keep their fuel because they're at war with the Japanese. We'll have to see. We'll trade with the Dutch for now. And frankly, we want this going up, so we're going to have to trade for a lot, is what I'm expecting. No point on trading with the Dutch East Indies because they're going to lose their fuel soon. I guess we can do Venezuela. We do have convoys. So let's just see what this looks like. That's what, like 9? Yeah, it'll get us up to, in 4.9 years, we'll eventually have the fuel built up. So what I'm thinking is maybe one more here, guys. Yeah, that's a little bit better. At least we're building it up. I'll let our planes fly overhead again. Yeah, so that'll help us quite a bit. Also, I noticed that our ships and our tanks were being hit by the fuel problems too. So we did sink 2 convoys here. These guys are just suffering. Eventually, we're going to be able to break through that because they're just not getting any supply right now. Already set those guys up to go. But let's see how the situation in the sky has changed. So it is much better. We now control the skies here, where before we did not. Now that we actually have our planes flying overhead. And this will help us out in these battles too. We can actually stop this because now we're winning that. I can try and break through here again. And what we might go ahead and do actually is let's give them some bombardment support from that one fleet that we have that's not doing anything. You know, these guys are supposed to be helping with naval invasions. I guess they are repairing, though. I'm not sure how they got damaged unless they were doing port strikes, which I thought we got notified if they did that. Because, yeah, they don't have any orders, so they don't really have anything they're supposed to be doing. So we're going to wait until they get repaired. But, yeah, I was going to put them right here and get that bombardment bonus, but maybe we'll win it without it. Well, that's one thing we can do if we still can't break through there. Still making good progress here, guys. There's no resistance at all. And the Japanese want a non-aggression pact. Well, I mean, there's really no reason for us to go to war with them. I know we're helping China out for a time, but yeah, I feel like let's sign that non-aggression pact. Let's hope that doesn't result in the French joining the Soviet faction. And this is open now. All right, well, let's go ahead and take it over. If we can, we just got to get there before this guy. I think he's the only one going over there right now. That's 3 days and 13 hours, so this tank should be able to get over there, you'd think. And then we can also send, like, a couple infantry units over here. Of course, they're going to take a lot longer to get over there. Or maybe not. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so yeah, we should be able to get over there. And then it's just about winning right here, which, of course, to do that, you have to win here. We have another unit going over there, so that should help with the defense there. And just controlling the skies is going to make a difference, which we do control the skies over all those zones we're currently fighting in. I did want to see how we're doing on infantry equipment. Yeah, I did think that was getting depleted. So we might want to put a couple factories into that. Let me see if there's anything else that we're building a lot of that we don't need to. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we need just about everything at this point. This war has been costly. It's been a difficult fight. Alright, so I'm going to try and break across it over here again, and it looks like we're almost there. That might even be a victory. Yeah, that is a potential victory. We got the improved artillery upgrade. That's going to help us with that passive modifier there. And we could get this anti-air here. Of course, those aren't so much passive modifiers as something we're going to have to build. But yeah, we could get it, I suppose. I thought there was, you know what? Yeah, there are other passive modifiers. These ones. Yeah, I was thinking there's something else we wanted to get, you know, that we don't have to build anything for. We'll just get it as soon as we get the tech. That's what we really want to prioritize. Looks like the fuel's still going up, so we're good to go there. Now, given we had to give away a ton of civilian factories, we're still actually doing pretty good here despite that. We still have 2 lines going, so that's not bad at all. Alright, so they did actually get somebody there, unfortunately. I'm guessing they brought them from over here. That just means they're a lot weaker there. We might be able to win there. I suppose we can keep it going. But yeah, supply is definitely an issue there, as you can see with our troops. They're all, you know, facing low supply issues. And yeah, this is not going to be a victory just yet, guys. We're almost there. We're going to actually let this guy train, get his experience back. Yeah, we're almost there. Just not quite. Sunk another French submarine there. Also, we sunk some convoys. And it looks like we've done a bunch of battles over here. Mostly submarines. Yeah, submarines that have been sunk. So getting rid of the French submarine fleet. Let's go and take a look at the situation over here. Make sure that the troops continue pushing the front forward. And we'll go ahead and... Actually, no, we'll go this way. Yeah, because the port's right there, so he'd be the one to probably get to it first. Alright, so still waiting for these troops to get over here. Taking their sweet time. Probably should make sure they're taking the rails. And get over there a little bit quicker. Yeah, of course, the main fight is still over here. Okay, so this is the event about Italo Balbo. So this is, you know, him basically not dying. He's going to get the charismatic trait instead, and that is probably because of one of those focuses we got. So we saved his life, and he would die, and he's one of our field marshals right now. So because of that, instead he's going to get the charismatic trait. So we took a look at that here. That's going to give him that division recovery rate. So that's really nice that he was able to get that without actually having to use one of his traits from leveling up, which he's about to get one. So he'll get one here as soon as he gets level 2. And we've already got charismatic, which is probably what I would have got next. So that's really nice. So I guess that's one of the advantages to doing... Again, I'm not sure which focus it was, because only one of them said so. But I kind of feel like it might have been the other one. Although I guess it couldn't have been, because we didn't get that one yet. So it was the Expand Rome flying school. Because it says reduce the chance of suffering historical aircraft accidents killing characters. So that was it. I was thinking it had to do with this one. But as you saw, the problem here is that it didn't state anything like that. Probably because it's so difficult to get. Because, you know, you had to get this one first. So maybe that's why they didn't require you to get it. Makes sense. Because then you'd have to be at war in order to get that one focused. So we got those 2 convoys sunk there. All right, excellent. But yeah, now that we've got the fuel that we needed, although again, we're using too much now. I'm guessing one of the fleets is heading out, and that's the issue. Is this guy still repairing? He's not. All right, we're going to bring him over here. But yeah, we need to trade for more fuel. Oh, okay, we're not getting all the fuel we need from the Dutch. That's the problem. Okay, so we just need to trade with someone else for it. So I'm not sure how much we were trading with them for, but we can just give it to Venezuela, I suppose. Try not to give it to anybody who might potentially fight in the future, which I would expect we wouldn't fight Venezuela. So unless we got in war with that one faction, I suppose, that they're in. Sunk another destroyer here. And it looks like the fuel isn't quite where we want it to be. We're just giving tons of factories to Venezuela. Just to kind of get it a little bit better, because I want to be building that up. Alright, so we just need to attack here. If we win right there, which might be difficult to do with this guy getting across the river here in 20 hours, we're in fact probably going to have to attack right here is what I'm thinking. With everything we got there to lock him down. But what we can go ahead and do is attack here. Let's see. Get this guy going there. And it looks like that should be a victory. So now we just need to wait until the last minute so their units can get over there. And we got to fight another guy, unfortunately. And you got another one coming over here. So we're going to have to attack here to lock these guys down finally. We actually have 2 of these guys here. Let's send another one in then. Ah, damn it. I missed it. Shit. Alright, that's a bummer. We missed it. But that guy's going to leave. But yeah, you have this guy in the mountains. So I'm not going to win there. But if you win here, then you can attack from 2 directions, I suppose. It's just been a very difficult fight throughout here. So we are now getting that bonus. You can see here from the shore bombardment. Of course, our planes are the only ones really involved here. We got the intel advantage, got air support. So yeah, we got some very nice bonuses here that are helping us to stay in the green. And we also sunk another submarine. Alright, so we got a sandstorm over here, so that's going to affect their units a bit. Alright, just keep those guys pushing forward. And we're just Trying to keep these guys locked down here while we get the win here, because I think one of them was coming over here. Though, even now, you can see we don't look like we're going to win that. Yeah, that didn't even work. Alright, I can try attacking with these guys, but the point is that we're not going to be able to win in time. As you can see, we're only at 69 here, so yeah, we're just going to have to keep it going and let those troops move over there. Alright, so Japan is pulling other countries into the war, their puppets and stuff, just making it more likely that we're going to see some issues there. Because at this point, I kind of want the French to not join their faction, because we wouldn't even be able to end the war if we did that. And it's not like the Soviets are going to provide a ton of help, because they're, I think they're facing their own conflicts, aren't they? We can look real quick. We can go to get our air doctrine. This is going to increase the ground support, get us a nice bonus for our troops. So let me just take a look and see if these guys are at war with anybody. Oh, they're not. Okay, I was thinking they're at war with somebody. They have not joined the fray just yet. And I suppose if they were at war, it'd be more likely that the French would join their faction. I'm just wondering where what's stopping them. Is it the French that aren't interested in joining their faction, or is it the Soviets who don't want them to join, probably because they don't want to play a part in their conflicts? Not entirely sure. Alright, so just keep those troops moving. And yeah, we might actually win in Corsica now, maybe? Looks like not quite. Almost there, but yeah, just not able to get the win. We'll keep the fight going for a little while, though. We finally took the city. Good God, it took so long to get this win, but we finally got it. That means it should be easier pushing forward this way because there's no forts. And that was kind of one of the problems. Nothing working out over here, though, unfortunately. Alright, so now we're no longer being attacked. We're going to go ahead and throw the tanks into an attack. And I always want to take one of the tanks from over here because you can see the supply is such a problem. Bring them back over here now that we've actually made some progress, a little bit of progress. And then we're going to go ahead and take this guy, bring him over here, and then he'll come over here for us. Alright, so that looks pretty solid. So we're pushing forward along the coast now. I think in order to continue to get this bonus, we're going to have to move these guys over here. And we are continuing to sink those French submarines. Sinking a lot of them, actually. They should be running low soon, you'd think. I mean, we're also losing our planes. Let me just take a look. What does the French fleet look like? So, as of right now, they currently have 19 submarines, 85 ships total. Okay, so it's not going to be that much longer before we get the French submarine fleet sunk. It does look like this is some of their bigger ships over here, or at least their surface ships. Yeah, there's a battleship there. A really weakened battleship, too. Let's go and push forward here with this unit. And this guy can go this way. Alright, excellent. Although, I might want to grab that hub. Yeah, I probably should grab that hub since we don't have any supply over here. So let's prioritize that. And he's leaving, that's right. I don't think we're going to win here. We might be able to attack here, but we need another unit to help us out. And yeah, this guy's going to attempt to leave. We don't want him to do that. We also can't attack just yet. We want to wait till this guy leaves here. How long do we got here? If we just delay him a couple times, that should be enough. We should be good now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so once he leaves, we'll do the attack again. See if we can't get a win there. We've already won here, so we are making progress on the coast. That was what we just needed to do. We needed to get past that layer of forts. The forts and the mountains, of course, and the rest of the provinces. Once you get past that, it's open country, and I think we'll make good progress. You know, the hard part will be done. So let's go ahead and take these guys and have them get that territory. He's going to Casablanca. He's going to go ahead and grab all that for us, and we're going to have this guy come up along here. Well, he goes this way. Or, like so. We might be having some supply issues over here at this point, so bringing a couple of these troops out of here might be wise. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's not really necessary to have all these guys over here at this point, so let's go move over here. They should start taking the rails out of there, you'd expect. Yeah. Another French submarine sunk. Still no success here yet, but it's green. And we have pushed some of the units back. It's a good sign of success for the future. Let's go and attack here now. And we need more troops coming over this way. So what we'll do is just kind of move these guys like so. Alright, so we're stretching the front out, requiring them to kind of spread them out a bit, but also requiring our own troops to spread out. And it looks like he moved the direction he was going, unfortunately. Damn it. And they got more troops trying to move out of here. If we could win here, then that would cut these 3 off. But what we need to do is wait until this guy gets over there. It's going to take too long. Yeah, it's just everything's taking too long here. Let me see what happens if we just attack here. Like, how good does the win look? It's not bad. We're not going to win by the time all these other troops get here, though. Yeah, it's just such a tough fight there. I can try and attack here as well. Just see if this will work. But yeah, as of right now, it doesn't appear to be a victory. Yeah, we do have them locked down at the very least, but yeah, it's not going to get us the win there. We lost more planes in order to sink more convoys. That's probably, yeah, this is all convoy battles throughout here. And that's likely more submarines, 2 more, and 1 right there. Alright, so yeah, they don't have that many more submarines, guys. Also, it looks like we did fail on this attack here. Okay. Well, we did weaken them, and I feel like they're so weak that if you just took out the divisions that don't have organization, that likely these ones didn't reinforce fast enough once the other ones retreated. Not retreated, but stopped their attack. We don't need to do all that. We already had a non-aggression pact with the Japanese. So this could be a little bit more difficult to take here because we're starting to get really stretched out. We could go into the hills and start going this way. And the tanks do better in the hills than they do in cities. But taking another one of their supply hubs would be really helpful too. So I'm going to go ahead and try and attack here, and then we'll go across and see what we can do. This guy needs a little moment of rest. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Need to get him coming over here. We'll send him like that. Doesn't look like that would be a win. Okay, so we're going to need to wait until we're in a better position, or until they're in a worse one. Or just go this way, because they look pretty weak right there. So what you could do is send these ones in, and then help out with that unit. So yeah, this is no longer going to be a victory, so we just might as well stop all these. No matter what we do, we just kind of have nothing but failures here. So it's unfortunate. We do still control the skies, right? Yeah, we do still control the skies over there, and we're contending here. Okay. They actually moved some troops over here. That's interesting. So we actually want to let them come in here. And then leave the port so that we can cut them off. So we'll take the rest of this over. Yeah, let's just go this way, because you already have somebody here. We'll have him go up here. Okay, so I believe we got enough troops to get that done. So I'm not too worried about it. And this attack here, what we can do is just rotate troops out to ensure, or just throw these ones in there, and that might be enough if they can reinforce fast enough. Another convoy there sunk, and those are troop convoys. All right, so we're having success on the coast, guys. Although this here will not help us, since it's not a coastal battle. But we can go and leave them there for whenever we attack any coastal locations. Yeah, they just don't know what they want to do here. They're kind of bouncing troops around quite a bit, and a bit unsure how to handle this situation. I think we can break through there now. So let's send everything we got here. And then what we need to do is, if these guys start moving that way, we got to attack them, lock them down. And then similarly, let's go ahead and attack these guys here now to lock them down. And maybe even get a win. No, just locking them down. Alright, so hopefully we can get a win right there. We've already pushed forward here. That's an air base that we could reduce their presence in the skies. This is a mountain province, going to be hard to go through, so I think we should just go through the back here and then maybe connect up this way. I think that's really the best way for us to go. Alright, so let's have these guys, all the tanks, go forward now. These troops here should go back to the mountains. Yeah, this is requiring a little bit of a micromanagement here. Alright, so they're going to try and get out there, so what we're going to need to do is have this unit attack here. I don't know if he'll be able to get there in time, though. Yeah, he gets there in a mere hours. There's nobody there to attack. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to fight more troops, I suppose. Now, we're bringing all the tanks, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. Did we finish up with these damn submarines? There's one. There's two. That's a plane loss. I don't know why they're showing that as like a victory. Having success in Corsica. There's one more. Okay, over here. Looks like we sunk two of their destroyers. Okay. So, you know, it's not super exciting, but it helps. So, as far as their fleet goes now, we're looking at total 76 ships, 13 submarines. So, we're getting it done, guys. We do have a doctrine available, so I guess we're going to get that picked real quick. It is a naval doctrine. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start getting our submarine stuff then. Detection organization right here. Alright, so again, having success over here. There's been a long, hard fight. They are attempting to take that back, but now there's somebody there to stop them. Gonna get that location if we just stop this unit here in 19 hours. I don't know if we're gonna get there in time, so we're probably gonna have to attack them up. We got there in time. Excellent. So let's go ahead and stop this here. Don't need to do that anymore. Instead, we want to attack them there eventually. But let's go ahead and get these troops taking these provinces here. And then what we'll do is let's go and attack with the tank unit. And anybody who's got a little bit of strength here, just kind of finish up with that defense. Yeah, this is looking pretty good, guys. Not bad at all. And then when he gets over here, we're going to have him just straight up attack, since I think he's just supporting that. Alright, so just got to finish with this defense, and then these units will come over here. And we're back to, you know, the river, which is a point that we had gotten to right there, and then we got pushed back. Once we lost control of the skies. I think that was what caused all the issues again, was the losing control of the skies. So let's go and take this here. Let's see if we can't get them to go this way. Maybe they'll leave. I don't know. I suppose we can try attacking them here, and then they can't leave the port. Lock them down briefly. Have him go this way. Then have him go. And we got to give him a point to retreat to, so what I'm thinking is right there. So just take this province here. And then hopefully they'll retreat there so we can destroy these 4 divisions. So that we don't want them going back to France, obviously. And then we got to fight them again. Maybe we'll sink some in the sea, maybe we won't. If they go around this way, we don't even have any submarines over there. You know, I'd be willing to bet that our subs would have a lot of success over here. Sinking any convoys the French are sending wherever they're sending them. Remember, they also need to send divisions over here if they want to protect their territory, because they are now at war with Japan. Now, Japan, of course, is also at war with the Dutch East Indies. They have Siam on their side. Oh, okay, so if Siam joins the war, they'll be able to easily take that territory. So France might just have to give that up. I'd wish they hurry up and get it done, so that France loses the benefits they're gaining from that territory. Alright, so they're attacking us here, so we need to attack back. And then, yeah, we're going to have to defend here as well. Alright, so we'll try and win here. Probably not going to get the win, but we'll try it out anyways. Main point here is really trying to help out with these defenses so we don't lose that territory. And once we win there, yeah, we're just a couple provinces away from getting some nice pockets created here. Here you get a win. Yeah, let me see if I can do this, guys. So what we'd want to do is we want to attack with this guy and with this guy. Support with him, and then you have to lock these guys down towards the last minute. You don't want to attack yet because you might actually force them to retreat. And then we can cut off these 4 units here. We just make sure we're not missing any opportunities over here like this right here, where we want to attack with all those tanks into that Plains province this time. So should have a bit more success. Or quicker success, I should say. And then go ahead and take these guys and bring them over here. And we're looking like we're in a pretty good position now. You guys go this way instead. These guys are kind of getting a little bit stretched out. And we're both stretching our own divisions out and the enemy divisions. This here is an imperative to keep. I would prefer to keep it, but yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to. What we might need to do is go and switch this around, because we're already winning this battle. Yeah, so we'll switch that out and also send this guy into the attack. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. 7 hours. Almost missed the opportunity here. Alright, so let's go and attack with whatever we have to keep them locked down without actually winning. Yeah, we don't want to win here until we win here. Alright, so these are both green. So we're in a pretty good position here. It looks like this guy got forced to retreat, but then they stopped moving for whatever reason. Tanks got here very, very rapidly. So let's go ahead and see if they can't get to these locations. And then what I might want to go ahead and do is actually take whichever tank isn't moving, have him get across that river while we still can. And then we're going to want to attack here to keep those units locked down. We're going to get this bonus from our ships. As you can see here, we're getting a bombardment bonus. And then we need to attack there with this guy. Stop this attack. There we go. I suppose we can help out with that too, but let's... I can't go there. When does he get here? 1 day and 3 hours? It's all about the timing here. Yeah, I think we're going to get... So these guys won't be able to retreat except for by sea. Alright, so let's go attack here. We're going to put this guy over here as well. Have him help out, since you can see we're not having a good time there. Alright, so he's about to get across the river. No resistance. That's excellent. That's exactly what I want to see happen there. Alright, so we've created a pocket here now with quite a few divisions cut off. In total, that's 2, 4, 6... And you're looking at 10, 11, around 11 divisions or so. So let's go and start getting them wiped out. Now that they're completely cut off, let's just get them destroyed. Alright, so that's a win. Let's go and attack here now. And here. Alright, so that looks pretty good. They can just grab a port here. I think it's this one, so yeah, make sure we don't lose that. But so far, looking pretty good. We got another pocket here as well. Just need to get all of our troops attacking now. Now this is for sure going to be a victory. I mean, unless they defeat one of these units here, which is a real possibility, I suppose. Alright, he's already going over that way. He should be as well. Let's just make sure he stays on that front line. And then let's see if we can't get behind these guys. I don't know, because we took our time going anywhere. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to. He'll have to defend there, of course. But yeah, might be able to get behind them while they're attacking across the river. So this is some big victories for us here. Let's see how we done in the sea. See if we had equal success. We've sunk convoys, a destroyer, another submarine, and some more convoys. And what was this one that I missed? Looks like we lost a destroyer, unfortunately. Okay, so they did take off. Alright, so that's unfortunate, yeah. We can attack him and force him to retreat over here, but the rest of them took off. We missed our opportunity there. Alright, so we'll make sure he gets forced to retreat that way. If we take this province, yeah, he might be able to retreat to the sea. Man, I don't know that this is going to work now. Yeah, they might be able to get out of here in time. Just kind of depends. We probably can go and take that real quick. Let's go here. I don't know if we'll be able to beat that guy. But yeah, now we just need to destroy these units. We got the blueprint stealing. Is that all that we need? I guess there's a machine-assisted decryption. But yeah, the rest of these we're probably not going to get. Does anybody know if they fixed this thing here? Before, it had a bunch of decisions which are just incredibly annoying. And so that's why I don't do it anymore. It was just kind of a pain to deal with. So we're going to get this. This, of course, takes a lot of civilian factories, unfortunately. But, yeah, we're doing all right on fuel. Building that up. Yeah, things are looking good. Don't control the skies here anymore, though. We do have the skies over here, but they still got bombers, so we do have to keep them there. And we're probably losing a ton of naval bombers and tactical bombers over there, since we're not properly protecting them, but it is what it is, guys. We do have some troops that are done here. I'm going to take one and put them over here. I know that we do have supply issues. That is something to consider. Over here, this army's full, but what you could do is just put them into the red army, even though that's a tank army. For right now, it's fine to put a division over there. Alright, so this guy should be attacking somewhere. There we go. Make sure that all of our units are attacking at all times. So just trying to get these pockets destroyed. Wipe out these divisions. So casualties are going to be a lot higher for the French after this episode. And we got the French cipher done. Alright, that's fantastic news. I kind of feel like we might just want to go ahead and use it now. Try and get them defeated quicker and try and get these pockets done a little bit quicker. give us a nice little month, because they're going to be pretty weak after they lose all these troops. So the sooner we use this, the better, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and use it now, guys. That's going to give us all those bonuses. So we're going to get the breakthrough bonus, 15%. Obviously, you get the cipher bonuses on the intel. So yeah, I think that'd be helpful. I was going to make use of it. And then this should allow us to get these guys wiped out quicker, and thus take advantage of our win here quicker, since this was a big victory for us. Alright, so everything else looks good here. Just got to get all these guys wiped out. Canada is having their civil war. Okay, so let me just take a look at that situation. Okay, so this is the imperialist side. It does look like they're going to lose again. So the fascists are going to win. But the Canada Popular State is actually joined the Communist Party, the Fourth International, which means if imperialist Canada joins the British faction, as I expect they will, then Britain will be at war with both Spain and the Union of Soviet Republics. I guess we'll call it like the USR or something, instead of the USSR, but the USR. But yeah, that's an interesting development. Of course, Germany's at peace. They're like one of the only major powers at peace right now, because they're already at war with Japan. Now that could result in, let me see, is this faction isn't at war with anybody else. I was gonna say that the imperialists could join a different faction, but yeah, there's nowhere else for them to join at this moment. All right, so just making sure our troops here. Let's make sure he goes over here. We don't want them to push forward here. I think we got enough troops to get this these pockets destroyed here. So we finally got that focus done. That's that land focus. It's going to improve the spirit that we started the game with, which had a lot of penalties, some bonuses, but mostly penalties. It's going to basically result in us getting more division organization, less organization loss when moving. Land doctrines are going to be cheaper, and we're going to get some army experience, 50 army experience. So pretty helpful, and I'm not sure if we can do this yet. Looks like that's no. I'm not sure, though, if we should even do that when we can. Because, again, I kind of feel like getting all the ones that lock our focuses, you know, that require that we're at war with a major country. So the naval one and the air one. So as far as which one we should do first, I'm thinking probably the naval one. So yeah, this one would help. But I think we're going to do this one, guys. But yeah, if we did them all, we might have already been at 50% there, so that we could get that one focus. But yeah, I kind of feel like we should just do all these, because if the French aren't going to join a faction, then when we defeat them, we get the peace treaty, and then we're no longer at war with a major power, and then we can't do them. We're going to go with the disperse support to improve our line artillery, because we've got a lot of line artillery. So I think that'd be helpful. Obviously, boosting the support companies is great, because every unit's got a ton of support companies. However, very few support companies do much soft attack. Obviously, the artillery ones do. Really what you're getting is organization for the support companies, which helps the organization of the unit. Yeah, I'd prefer to have higher soft attack, honestly. And recovery rate's great as well. So yeah, we're going to get that branch. We never did pick another cipher, my bad. We got the French one, and I didn't do anything here. Let's go after, it's hard to say who we're going to be fighting next. Because yeah, I was thinking we'd be fighting the Soviets next, but if they're not going to join this faction, then that would not be the case. Romania, probably. Yeah, probably Romania if, yeah, that's what I think. Unless we get pulled into war with somebody else. We'll just work on Romania, and also with that, we could probably get them done a little bit quicker, and we could do other countries. Since they're not major countries, they probably haven't invested as much in their intel. Alright, so there's only 3 units left there. Still got 2 left here. So I haven't seen the progress there just yet. Let's go ahead and take this guy and have him go across the river that way. Or maybe even go up here and see if he can't go this way, because that'd still cut those units off. And then I suppose this guy would attack. Well, he wouldn't be able to win on his own. He's lonesome. But what if you attack with both of these? Oops. Well, I just wanted him to attack right there, but that's fine as well. So I did want to see if they had joined a faction, and I don't think I saw any notification for it. Yeah, they're still not in a faction yet. So we'll see what happens there, guys. Because that could very much start a much larger conflict. Alright, so having some difficulty over here. See a lot of red at this point. We just need to get this finished up, essentially. And then we'll be good to go. Having to defend all across here as well. Let's have this guy go over here. He's already gone there. Let's try and protect all these provinces. We need to make sure we protect this one, too. This guy's really weak, so let's just move him over here. And we are fighting in the mountains. Obviously, that's not a great way to attack. Let's just go here and just help him out. Could go this way as well. Yeah, I'd prefer to go over here. And probably won't cut off many troops, if any, but that's alright. We did finish this up. Excellent. So let's go ahead and have all these guys except for one. We'll go over to this front because clearly we're having some difficulty there. And I don't know if there's anybody assigned here right now. At this front? No. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure we get rid of that. Little red front there. Unnecessarily built by the game. And I did forget about the situation over here, but they're cut off. That's what we wanted. So now we can just go and attack with everything we got here. And let's see how we want to do this. These guys can probably leave. We don't really need them over here anymore. We could put them here for the war against Spain. If we do, in fact, end up at war with them, just have a couple troops over here. I suppose that does make sense. So this is what we're going to do. Let's use this guy here. Give him a bonus there. And then this guy will go over here. And we'll eventually put more troops over there. Like this guy. Alright, and then these guys will come over here. And as of right now, we just have the 4 divisions over here. So we'll have to move over, some more over there. Eventually. Some more convoys sunk throughout there. Alright, so they did end up allying them. So that is going to start the war between the British and the USR and Spain. So the Soviets are now pulled into a full-size conflict here. In addition, I did forget about this, Turkey is in the Allies. So now there's a front here. So basically things are working out kind of how I wanted them to. I wanted this kind of just crazy mayhem of all these different factions all fighting each other, and we're kind of getting that. So you got the Allies, which is a fascist faction, and they are currently at war with the socialist or communist faction, the USR's faction, the Fourth International, and they're at war with the Japanese faction. And so they have 2 separate conflicts here. And then, the USR, they could end up at war with us if they bring France in which case then France will have to fight the British faction. And then we have another faction that hasn't entered the fray yet. You got the Central Powers, which I assume that they would attack the Fourth International, since it does seem like they were kind of designed with that purpose. And then you got another faction over here, the Kingdom of Romania Congress. And then I assume the United States will form a Democratic faction. And then you got this faction, the Hispanic Alliance, another fascist faction. A very interesting situation we got there, guys. All these different factions. And I'm hoping that war emerges between them all. I think it would just be fun. Getting these pockets taken care of has taken a lot longer than I was expecting, and a big part of that is probably because we don't control the skies anymore. Yeah, they don't have any planes over here, so I think what we're going to do is take the fighters that we have positioned here and have them instead. Well, they are bombing us here. I suppose what you could do is move them over here instead. Yeah, that'd probably be better. Alright, I was going to put these guys over here. And I don't think we have planes anywhere else besides here where we're doing those naval strikes, which have had some success. But overall, we are losing planes. Yeah, you can see that both of these air wings have lost planes, and we have no replacements for any of these because we're not building those designs. So we are losing here. This guy can go ahead and stop that. That's clearly not going to work. And we can cut this one division off. It's not super helpful, but why not? So we're going to go this way, and then we just need to wipe this guy out here. Although I'm tempted to go ahead and see if I can't push forward there. We can't. Okay, so then what we need to do is not have anybody here. So he should stay here. And so if he's a part of this, he is, we'll have him move over that way. And then, I don't know who's all assigned to this here. Doesn't need to be. Yeah, these guys should probably all come. Maybe some of them come over here, which it does look like those ones are coming over there. and then have one guy come over here, or maybe two, and then these two can come over here, or better yet, probably put them over here and have these guys go over there if they're not already. Yeah, like this guy can go over there. Let's have him go over here now since this has been taken. Try and throw more units in this and I hope we can get this done. Alright, so come over this way. Alright, so these tanks could be easily cut off, so we'll bring more troops over there. Also, it looks like we're going to lose here, so we might want to bring one unit over there to ensure we don't lose that province. It's not that big of a deal, but... And we'll just bring him over here, retreat him. Yeah, again, not a huge problem, but... Alright, so just one unit needs to be wiped out there. That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, that tank might be able to do it on his lonesome. And just seeing if we got any more troops that can do some attacks over here. Not quite. Because we haven't really reduced this pocket at all. But yeah, we destroyed, I think, 5 divisions here. So that was helpful. And then I'm going to go ahead and get across this river now. There's nobody there to stop us. Alright, so let's see what we want to do here. Let's just take a look at where those supply hubs are. So Toulouse is obviously one. So I guess what you'd want to do is go up along the rails and then kind of come down here. Cut off this supply hub. And then go this way. And then we'll eventually get that unit wiped out. Alright, so let's go and send some troops into these here provinces. He'll go this way after he's done here. Oh, it's already done. Alright, excellent. Good job. Alright, so we got that done. And I think we're going to put another tank unit over here. Because once he gets across that river, we're going to want to start pushing forward there. So let's try this attack now. This should definitely be a victory. That Corsica fight has been taking forever. I was not expecting it to take that long. So we don't want a bunch of troops coming over here. We just want the one. And then out of the ones that are all set to go up over here, I don't think we're going to leave many of them over there. So you need a total, if you want to cover every province, which we don't even want to cover this here. So you need like 3 divisions to cover the whole thing just defensively, but we want to take that there. So maybe leave 4 is what I'm thinking. But I don't want to leave all just regular divisions here. This is what we'll do. We'll take one of these guys and bring him over here. So it's like 5 and 5. Since we don't know who the hell we're going to be fighting next, it's hard to say. Because I don't know, I still don't know if the French are going to join a faction. We'll take a look at the casualties at the end of the episode. I'm sure they're incredibly high. And that's where we'll see how close the French are towards capitulating. They should have lost like a lot of war support and stability with all of the convoys we sunk and the bombing we've done. I imagine that has had its effects. Yeah, we still don't control the skies there, unfortunately. Yeah, they still have bombers here. Just trying to keep our fighters in the zones where we need them the most. I don't think we have anything in the stockpile. Now let's go and do attack here and here. I guess we'll have this guy after he goes here have an attack. And then he can stay here. Alright, so almost done here, guys. Or we're making progress, I mean. Getting this little pocket wiped out. Might have some problems here. Yeah, looks like we're going to have some problems here. So let's go ahead and stop this guy from cutting us off. We're just going to get there, or we're going to get there just in time. And we might need to attack this guy. Or maybe not. Yeah, we'll get there first. Alright, so that'll work out. Alright, looking pretty good. We got across the river here. That was key. So we're going to try and cut off this guy now. We got another tank coming over here to take advantage of this opportunity. And just need to get this guy here wiped out. Let's go and support this attack. Can we support it? Nope, we can't. I was thinking it was on the front. It is not. Alright, so they're going to basically be... The idea here, hopefully, is to have them just in... Well, they're all mountain provinces. I was thinking this wasn't. I was going to say just have them where they're not sitting in a mountain province when we have to defeat them. We lost a destroyer, but we sunk one of theirs. We also sunk a submarine. And these are probably nothing here except for just a little bit of damage or a plane shot down. Okay. Alright, so with this progress done over here, we don't need to keep dipping over there. And sunk 3 more convoys there. Those are our troop convoys. So the troops are trying to flee from Corsica. They know what it is at this point. And let's just go here then and cut this guy off real quick. Alright, we'll go there as well. Alright, so this unit is now cut off. However, we're not actually going to use this unit to destroy him, because I want to push forward here into these victory points. And so we'll use somebody else. Same thing with this tank guy. Let's put him over here, and then have this guy instead attack. Let me bring him over here. And yeah, he'll just have to stay. Oh, I can bring him over this way, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and do an attack. Let's see how we want to do this. Attack this way, I suppose. They're all going to be losses until we get all our troops over here. And then just kind of... I know these guys don't have very good organization, but we're going to do the attacks anyway. Because they don't have very good organization either. They're cut off from supply. So, can he get over here first? He should be able to. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, because these guys aren't going to take very long to get over there. Let me just see here. Yeah, we'll be there in 1 hour. Alright, so then we'll attack to kind of help out, so we can try and get behind this guy. Alright, so looking all good across the front at this point. And then what he'll do is push forward over here. Yeah, we'll go that way. So just need more tanks. If we had more tanks, this would go a lot smoother. But we don't have a ton of tanks, unfortunately. Just the 3, I think, or 4 tanks. That's all we got. I typically build a lot more, but yeah, we just don't have them at this point in the conflict. We're going to send him into this attack as well, and this guy into this one, and then he can go into this one as well. Just get those guys wrapped up. That's a lot of troops that we just destroyed there. So let's go ahead and push forward here, just because he's so weak. So might as well go through the mountain provinces here, and then what he'll do is he'll go ahead and take that and create another little pocket here for us. So we get the depth charge mortars. All right, excellent. Did we finish designing all of our ships? I don't even know. I know we got the submarines already being researched, and we also still need the torpedoes. I think that's it. Though we are about to enter the new year. Let's go and get the torpedoes. And then what we'll want to do is just set these guys to... He's already set to build one more. Same thing with the destroyer. The problem is we're using so many dockyards for repairs right now that, yeah, we're not really actually producing anything. Yeah, we haven't built anything in a little while here. We can't replace any losses. Also, maybe move this guy to do any supporting on the coast. Or just move him back, I suppose. I guess you could put him over here and get some help there. Yeah, we should have used him over there before, actually. I forgot we had that guy until this episode, though. Alright, so that'll help. And let me just make sure this looks all good here. We want... Yeah, this is not how we want this. We want our best divisions going towards the ports. Alright, so this here is almost wrapped up. Yeah, we're doing much better. This shouldn't take that much longer, guys, to get that little pocket destroyed, which is great because we got another little pocket that we're about to create here. So we're going to need to get these units moving. Alright, so he has gone this way. Let's, I could just shoot towards Paris. Yeah, I mean, they're probably likely to capitulate soon. Let's just take a look real quick. They're currently 41% towards capitulation, so pretty close, and they've taken 369,000 casualties compared to our 66,000. So not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Obviously not the 10.0 kill death ratio we had before, but I mean, when you're fighting in mountains and in forts, it's kind of difficult to expect that's going to continue. Let's go and push forward here. And we will support this. Both of these guys here. Make sure we get a win there. And then what we want to do is go ahead and attack here to get these units cut off. It's not a huge pocket, 3 provinces and 3 divisions, but yeah, it helps. Alright, and they can go up that way. So just need to get this here done, man. And yeah, that's a lot of troops that we're gonna have destroyed. We finally got over here, so I think that's their only port. So I believe that does mean that they are now about to be destroyed. What we'll want to do before we attack them there, though, is move divisions over here. And I probably should just move like half of them and take that so that they don't retreat to the mountain and require us to fight them there. And if they're gonna go there, we'll attack them. I think we should get there first, though. Yeah, we'll get there before they do. Wasn't sure. But yeah, they're not going to get there in time. So just make sure that they don't get to the mountain province. There you go. And then you just go and attack them. Get them wiped out. That's another 4 divisions destroyed. We've got this pocket created too. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and have it so these guys will only attack where there is no river penalty. You know what? There's actually probably a real penalty in most of these locations. Yeah, they're like right in a kind of a cruddy location here. So let's just attack with both these guys. Let me see if this is even a river penalty. Yeah, it is. Alright, so it is what it is. Then we'll try and go this way. So what I'll do is I'll have... he could have left. So I'll have this guy attack from here. And we'll support that. He's still pushing forward here and going towards... Paris is not going to work. We'll just go ahead and grab this real quick. Make sure he stays assigned to this front, though. Whoa. So he comes back to that. Obviously, it's a big old wide front. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward here. We'll see if we can't get behind him. But yeah, pushing straight to Paris is clearly not going to work. Alright, but we can take this territory here. And let's see what we've done in the sea. So we sunk that submarine. Over here we got another convoy sunk. We sunk one of their destroyers. And 3 more convoys. Alright, excellent. So yeah, the French are reeling now. This is just a matter of time. Honestly, I think we would have had this kind of progress last episode if it wasn't for the fuel issues, guys. That's what really caused the problems, as our lack of fuel. And so yeah, it caused problems not just in the air, but also on the ground level and in the sea. So I think that's why we face those problems. Alright, so we have retaken all this. What I kind of want to do is go grab all this territory while it's undefended. Would result in us being able to easily be cut off here, but hopefully we'll get more troops over there soon. We just need to get this finished up. Also, these guys can go over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and have them go up on this front here. And then what we're going to do... They're already all assigned. And then what we're going to do is take that one Red Army division, wherever he's at. Let's see, he is over here, so we're going to have him go to this front. Or excuse me, this front. Alright, so looking pretty good. We did get cut off here, unfortunately, though. That's a bummer. So we'll go this way. See if we can't get there before these dudes. They get there in 2 days, 20 hours. 1 day, 8 hours. And 21 hours. Okay, so we will get there first. Let's go and swing over here and grab this province. And then we'll have him go over here. Alright, so once we get that win, we'll just kind of push forward here. And get all these guys wiped out. Obviously, I have a almost completely unmanned front here. And I think it's unnecessary to have so many troops here. So I think we're going to go ahead and take like the weakest ones. It wouldn't be much good at fighting over here anyway, and then get them assigned over here. In fact, it looks like a lot of them we're going to take off over there anyways. Alright, so white piece between them. Let's go and take the remaining troops and make sure they stay here. Alright, let's go and attack here with these guys. Get this done. And they can come over here. Or even better, we'll put them over here. Alright, so... if we can just get over here, then we keep that guy from getting cut off. Frankly, we need to wait for troops, though. We're in a very exposed position. Did sink 2 more destroyers there. Also, I think we're in a new air zone, aren't we? Almost, kind of. I mean, this front is. But we've got air bases where we can get better efficiency. So we should move everything we have probably over to here, as long as they're all in southern France, which, yeah, it does look like they're all assigned to southern France. So we'll move them over to here. And maybe move some over here as well. kind of spread out the coverage just a little bit. Like, are they still over here? They're not. Okay, so what we'd want to do is take this guy and move him over here. Our bomber, we'd want him probably to move over here and then start bombing in northern France. That logistic strike bombing. We could also do strategic bombing, I suppose. Because, yeah, logistics aren't really going to be an issue for them anymore. Could just do close air support. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just do some more close air support, guys. Oops, that's a naval strike. So, yeah, we'll just have them do close air support. Do we need to be over here anymore? We do still. They're still bombing Italy, unfortunately. Alright, and then what we'll have to do is just take... I mean, not even very many of these. Maybe like 100 fighters or something is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll just take 100 fighters and then move them over here. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Just make sure we're getting any bonuses we can over there. And this guy's likely going to get forced back. Let's just move back anyway. Clearly what I was attempting to do there didn't work. So let's just not get ourselves cut off, because that'd be foolish. And the same thing with this guy. Have him move over here. We'd want to sweep all the way across and eventually get this unit here wiped out. But I suppose we can work on that now. Because, yeah, they are attempting to reconnect this, so that's an obvious problem here. And also, I think our unit just got destroyed. Yeah, he did. Alright, well, we have replacements. Also, I suppose we got all these troops that could go on to, they're done training, can go on to this frontier. Alright, so yeah, this is a problem here, guys. We need to stop him from reconnecting this in a matter of hours. Also, this is not going to reconnect it, but we don't want him to go there. Alright, so having some difficulty here now at this point. Let's go and attack that way. I'll attack him too. And frankly, we need to stop this guy from moving as well. I don't know if that'll be a win, but let's just stop him. So the big question is, can we get here in time? It looks like we should be able to get over here and then attack him and stop him from reconnecting. But yeah, we're clearly having some issues here. We don't have enough troops in this area. Now, a lot of these guys aren't coming over here just yet, so let's go and fix that. We still have like too many troops over here fighting. You get those guys wiped out because it's still a big old pocket of troops, guys. That's a lot of dudes. Sunk a convoy right there. Excellent. And yeah, these guys are going by sea. Hopefully they don't get sunk. I mean, we should control the sea zones at this point. And also, we can go and take these guys and put them back at port. Not really any reason to have them still sitting out. But yeah, I think these are all repairing right now, these strike forces. Alright, so should get that win there. Keeping that guy locked down temporarily, but yeah, it's not gonna... Yeah, it's still gonna be an issue, guys. I think we're gonna have to come over here to stop him from getting there. Because clearly this guy's not going to win. And he's not going to win either. Alright, we can try going up this way. We're really exposing ourselves, though, to being cut off here, guys. Yeah, I'll go right there for now. We just need to get this done here and get those other troops over here, which are coming at this moment. I suppose we can go this way, since there's nobody there to stop us. He'll move really slow, though, since he doesn't have any supply. One of these has got to finish up, you'd think. Yeah, they did take that province, unfortunately. Somebody else just took it instead of the other guy, but that does not connect them. They are still not connected here, guys. Alright, so we were able to get this win here. Excellent. Also, we were able to push forward there. Let's go ahead and attack into this Plains province, I think. So we're just going to have these two switch places. And unfortunately, somebody got over there. Alright, so just need to wait for our divisions. So we finish this up here. And yeah, that's pretty much done. So let's just get him coming over here. We did get the radar. Excellent. So that's the advanced radios and radar for our ships. We already got stuff that we need to add onto the ships. So let's go and get the last radar. I know it's not quite 1941, but let's go and get it anyway. We're going to research that. So we're currently building stuff, civilian factories. We do want to get this built up, but it's not really going to be helpful in this conflict. We might just wait till we get the next level, I think. Because what we really need is more military factories. Always need more military factories. Got 2 more coming, but... Alright, so just go ahead and build up some more factories here. So I was trying to wait until this pocket was done before I ended the episode so we could look at all the casualties we did there. But yeah, it's taken longer than I expected it to take. So these guys have been reconnected. Excellent. So let's go ahead and expose them again to being cut off. Because why not? Of course we're going to do that. And still need to get this guy here destroyed. And he's pushing forward there. Alright, excellent. So it looks like we're going to have an issue here, but we got another unit heading on over there. But yeah, we got to keep these guys from reconnecting it, and they are definitely making an effort to do that right now. Alright, so with this win here and this win here, that'll cut off these troops as long as we can hold on to this. And we did finish up that pocket. Alright, excellent. So that is where we're going to have to end today's episode. I think we should be able to get the French capitulated in the next one. They're currently 53% towards capitulation. So, you know, they're getting there. Considering the fact that they don't really have that much territory taken. And they're already 50-something%. You can tell that they are being hit by like our convoy raiding and our bombing and stuff. I think it is all helping us out. And looking at their casualties right now, they've already taken 3,000 from Japan. Japan does not have much war participation. That's why we don't really need to invest the troops to going after Syria, or we could engage in Madagascar, like do an invasion there and engage any troops that might be there and get it conquered. There's a bit of rubber there, so that would be helpful. Yeah, I just felt like that wasn't really necessary because the Japanese aren't going to have much war participation, because what all are they doing? I mean, even if they do this invasion here, which it looks like that's what they're currently doing, they're doing an invasion, how much territory are they going to take? How much is that even worth victory point wise? How much casualties are they going to take overall? I mean, probably not much. Yeah, they haven't taken any yet. So they should have really, really low war participation. We have 99%, so we should definitely be able to take everything, or most everything. Maybe they'll get Indochina, which we don't even know if we want Indochina. I mean, we want the resources, but you take Indochina and now you're going to find yourself at war with Japan, because that's what they want. So it's something to consider. But as of right now, they're at 490,000 casualties from us. They've lost 3,000 by Japan, and that hasn't really been in battle, so that's probably losing convoys. So convoys were going to Indochina to defend it, and the Japanese sunk them. We've taken 84.4 thousand casualties here, so yeah, not bad, guys. Not bad considering the circumstance of what we were fighting, where we were fighting, I should say, what kind of defensive positions we were facing. Also, I did forget that we did have some stuff to get here. I wanted to take a look at it. So this is this admiral here. Yeah, he got the spotter, so that's nice. I don't know that we want to use a trait for either of these, though. Yeah, I don't think we do, because that's not really where our mining fleet is right now. This guy had it, though, because yeah, he's doing a different job. So instead, he can get one of these. So we can get the Lancer, the Torpedo Screen Penetration, the Hunter Killer, Submarine Attack, and Detection. But he's not the submarine guy. He's the destroyer guy. So I think we should get the Lancer. And then get the Loading Drill Master. So he'll be great with his destroyers. Yeah, he'll do pretty good with that, as long as they got torpedoes anyways. Which, you know, the destroyers do, so... Although those are old models that he's got in his charge, so maybe not. But yeah, we can go and replace all the losses. I guess I'll do that before next episode. Replace all the losses we've taken here. We haven't really lost much. One thing I did want to do is just take a look at the total loss, ships and stuff, just to show how it looks. Yeah, this is all good. So if we want to look at the current year here. So we've lost 3 submarines and 8 destroyers and only 4 convoys, while the French have lost a lot of convoys. 4 cruisers, one of those was a heavy cruiser, and I think the other 3 were light cruisers. 25 destroyers and 50 submarines. So this is really good here, considering what we lost. Not bad at all. And then if you wanted to do the same thing with the planes here, like we're probably looking here, since this is where the majority of the battle has gone on so far. So if you just wanted to look here, you know, they have bombed our buildings. Apparently we bombed their buildings as well, just a little bit. Troops bomb, look at the huge difference here with troops bomb. The fighters lost. Unfortunately, we lost more fighters. We lost 24 while they've only lost 11. As far as bombers go, though, we've only lost 7. Well, look at how many they lost. A lot of bombers that they've lost here, guys. Bombers disrupted. Ours have been more heavily disrupted. And then, of course, we destroyed 6 trains and almost 26 trucks here. So that's from our logistic strikes. They've had some success. So yeah, not too bad, guys. Because of the fact that we were outnumbered when it comes to planes. You know, we lost a lot of fighters, but I think a lot of those were shooting down bombers. I think that's how we actually lost those. But yeah, we're still contending there, despite being outnumbered, despite taking the heavier losses there. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching.